What's up, my business breakdown? Dopamine addiction, social media addiction, and digital emergence. How to fix, how to overcome our addiction to social media. We all are addicted to social media on a certain level. I'm using it right now. We all use screens. What's our screen on my treadmill, the screens on our TV, the screens on our vehicles, the screens on our microwave, screens on our ovens. We all are addicted to screens. We see blue light. Blue light, we all know, most know, affects the brain in a negative connotation. Everything affects the brain, from Wi-Fi signals, chemtrails in the air, fluoride in our water, genetically modified organisms in our food, medicine, everything. The solution to all of these problems is three things. The first thing that we want to talk about is movement is medicine. One of the things that I do every day is make sure I start my day off with movement. Exercise is exorcism. And removing and addressing the implementation gap. Let's break down these three things. Movement is medicine. Exercise is exorcism. And destroying the implementation gap. Knowledge is overvalued. Action is undervalued. Let's break it down. Number one, movement. Cardio. That's what I'm doing right now. Cardio. Whether you go outside and walk your dog, whether you go to the mall, take the stairs, park way in the back on purpose, take the stairs instead of the escalator, movement. Brothers and sisters, movement is medicine. We gotta move more. You wanna move more and you wanna do more, especially as you get over or as you age, when you get over 60, you wanna make sure that movement, because movement is medicine. Exercise is exorcism. And action should be overvalued or more valuable than knowledge. If you implement these three keys, you will be able to get out of this addiction to social media, the emergence in the digital age that we all are suffering from. So we all are under attack. We all are in this digital age. We all are addicted to social media. We all, again, are chasing the dopamine high from clicks instead of action. Myself included, we all are. I'm just addressing it with these three things. So every morning, I make sure that I get into movement. Whether I'm walking the dog, whether I'm on the treadmill, whether I'm jogging outside, movement. The second thing is I do is every evening, I engage in exercise, because exercise is exorcism. That's weight bearing, not cardio. Weight bearing, especially 60, 65, 70, when you start getting up in age, you have to do weight bearing exercise. Your longevity is determined by your muscles, not your wind, your breath, your cardio. According to all of the science, they can tell how long you're going to live based upon your bone density, based upon your muscularity inside of your legs. Leg strength determines your longevity. So exercise is exorcism. You get your demons out. This is therapeutic. In addition to getting the medical benefits of weight-bearing exercise. Remember, number one, movement is medicine. Movement, cardio, that's different from weight-bearing. Behind me is all my weights. So when I'm lifting weights, whether I'm doing curls, overhead press, bench press, squats, back rows, shrugs, it's weight bearing. All you need is dumbbells. You don't have no dumbbells, get you 2 cans of vegetables or fruit. What works great, back in the day, I used to get empty jugs of water or milk, 1 gallon jug. I would fill it up with water, keep the top on obviously, and I would use the jugs instead of going out and buying dumbbells. There's always a way, man. We make excuses, which takes us to number 3. For whatever reasons, we live in a culture and an environment where knowledge is valued more than action. That's the implementation gap. The third and the most important key to your success is dealing with social media and having access to any information you want in your pocket. Right now, you can take out your cell phone and you can research. Nobody has a knowledge problem. Nobody. So spiritual technologist, what I am revealing, explaining, illuminating, simplifying to all my clients, forget the coaching, forget the classes, forget the seminars, forget videos like this one. All this is great, but boo-boo, at the end of the day, what's going to determine whether or not you are able to play is your ability to implement movement and exercise or weight-bearing activities. Because without these 3 keys, what's up, Brother James? What's going on, my brother? Without these 3 keys, what happens is we get tricked into chasing the white rabbit, aka dopamine. If you look at dopamine on a chemical level or chemical perspective, it kind of looks like a white rabbit or rabbit. And so it's very important, like in the movie The Matrix. That's a dopamine high. So every time you make those clicks, swipe, 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 you're training your brain. You're training your brain to get addicted to swiping instead of training the brain to get addicted to movement. Instead of training the brain to get addicted to exercise, instead of training your brain to get addicted to action. The young generation, my heart goes out to you if you're under the age of, say, 30, because you didn't come up in my era. So I came up in an era and in the age where we didn't have technology. So we went outside. We didn't have video games. We had some, but I'm going back way back in the day where, nigga, you had to go outside and play. As soon as you woke up, my parents, grandparents, and the boy, get outside. You was gone all day. You had to be back before the sun go down. As long as you was back in the house, so all day we was outside, running around playing. We didn't have toys, we didn't have none of this stuff. We had to use our imagination. We had to use creativity. We had to climb a tree. I used to put a pillowcase and a clothespin on so I could have a cape. And I would act like Batman and Superman. Make believe. I used to get a broom and run around. That was a stick horse. You tell a kid today to go outside and play, man, that kid gonna look at you like you crazy. Kids don't go outside and play anymore. They stay inside because of the technology. The dark side of social media, the dark side of technology, is it disconnects you from spirituality. That's the dark side. See, spirituality has nothing to do with this woo-woo stuff. Spirituality has nothing to do with religion. To become a spiritual technologist, it has to do with action. Faith without works is dead. That's what the scripture said. So everybody got faith. Faith is knowledge. The Bible says with an increase of knowledge, boom, there's an increase of sorrow. With the writing of many books, it is worrisome on the soul. That's all in the book of Ecclesiastes. I know. I've done it already. That's all I know what I'm talking about. So you should not listen to anybody, including me, that hasn't already been there and done that. So in conclusion, what's the problem? Digital emergence. What's the problem? Social media addiction. What's the problem? Artificial, fake feeling of success. Your brain is getting tricked. The brain thinks that you've accomplished the task. When you even go to church and when you worship, you release that emotion. You have that, you're praising and worshiping God. You're releasing that emotion, but you ain't done jack. Shh. It's a family show, Brother James. Family show, my brother. Can't be dropping no F-bombs today, bro. And so we go to church on Sunday, but then we get our smoked on Monday. Why? Failure to launch. Look at the 30 and under generation. Look at the 30 and under generation. Just look at them. They can't go nowhere without their cell phone. Most niggas my age have the same problem too. So we're all suffering from digital emergence. We're all suffering from fake dopamine high. We think we've done something when we do a video. Okay, here's how you know if you've done something. Does this video that I'm doing put money in my bank account? Does this video save lives? Does this video empower you? Does this video inspire you? Does this video move you to, number one, get off the sofa and take some action? Does this video move you to move? That's the only reason I'm doing it, bro. This ain't no new believer show. I'm not here to tickle your ears, right, Brother James? We're here to grind. We're here, but grinding is what? Systems. Let me tell you the key to success. The key to success is not emotion. I can come on here and get all emotional, be ranting and raving like most preachers do on Sunday. But that emotional high is fake. The body thinks that you've accomplished, you got a new job. The body thinks you lost 10 pounds. The body thinks you finished your degree from Harvard, Yale, or some historically black college. The body thinks that you repaired your marriage, your relationship with your children. You call your mama or your daddy, your grandma. The body thinks. The body thinks. The chemicals are released, but you ain't done jack. You ain't bust a grape. And you conning yourself. We are tricking ourselves into believing that we're actually taking action. And we ain't doing nothing but. Now we got fat thumbs. Yeah, we got enough thumbs is off this chain. Why? That controller, bro. You playing that game all day. You know, I know niggas over the age of 40 sitting at home, Brother James, sitting at home playing video games all day, bro. What is that? Nigga, were you 40 plus and you playing video games all day? Now, don't get it wrong. You financially secure. Your body fat is under 10%. You know what I'm saying? You got your couple of nuggets in your brain. And your marriage is pristine. Your relationship with God is off the chain. Bruh, you can kick it. You can relax. You can chill. I'm cool with it. I ain't mad at you, homie. Do you, boo. But, Negro, let's keep it real. Most, myself included, which is why I'm doing the show, which is why I got the 7-book offer for you today. Because at the end of the day, the offers, information, knowledge, with an increase of knowledge, bruh, it's an increase of sorrow. So knowledge, don't get me wrong. I know somebody gonna text me, Brother James. I know somebody gonna, Brother Will, I saw your video, my brother. Praise Jesus. And what you felt recognize, my brother. Negro, please. I've been there, done that already, bro. I got 2 t-shirts. The shirt says pray. But let's be crystal clear, homie. You can pray all day. But until you get up off your knees, bro, and take action, as we say out here in Texas, that dog don't hunt. That dog don't hunt. Negro, you need a hunting dog. I mean, not you personally. People you know. So in conclusion, my brother, Brother James, we gotta wrap this up, bro. In conclusion, Brother James, We gotta get off the sofa, bro. Now, we doing good. But the dominant culture, oh, they got a plan for you, bro. They want to take your key. They want to take your product. They've got most Negroes already. But the James, they got most Negroes balls in the jar already. So what are we going to do? We got to go to a level where there's no devil. You got to do whatever you got to do that is legally, morally. In other words, we're not here to hurt, harm, or defraud anybody but James. But what we got to do, bro, we got to come up with a plan, a system. A system is a plan that you implement that produces results. That's a system. So instead of you getting all emotional on Sunday, you need to ask your reverend, your doctor, and your bishop for a plan. You should be asking your reverend, your doctor, or your bishop, don't pray for me, bro. Don't lay hands on me, bro. Give me a plan. Give me a step-by-step system that makes me a better man. That I can, stop cheating on my wife or disrespecting my children, doing all that crazy shizness I used to do in my first marriage. And even starting in the second one. See, nobody, Brother James, was calling me up, bro, giving me no information to make me a better man, to change my behavior. Oh, Negroes will pray for you. They'll tell you to go home and pray, but do they got a step-by-step system to change your behavior? Where you get up off that sofa and go to work. Where you actually get up off that sofa and exercise. Where you push away from the plate. Where you actually seek source. Where you study to show yourself approved. There's thousands of programs. There's books everywhere. You got the internet in your pocket. You got access to all the information in the world. So we don't have an information problem. We don't have a knowledge problem. We got an implementation problem. There is an implementation problem. There is a movement problem. You see, movement is medicine. Exercise is exorcism. And implementation overrides knowledge. I know you got your knowledge. I ain't mad at you, dog. Keep studying. Keep researching. Keep watching videos. Just like this video. But you notice, while I'm doing this video, what am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Moving. Movement is medicine. Move, man. So, you work at a secretary job. I work in call centers all my life, dog. You know what I did on my break? Walk around the building. You know what I did before I went into the call center to get on the phone? Exercise. You know what I did after I got off work? Exercise. Now, I know we all got inspiration. There's a reverend, Dr. Bishop, or Master Teacher 33 on every corner, all over the internet, all over TikTok, all over Snapchat, all over Instagram, all over Facebook. There's a Negro just like me dropping knowledge. You ain't got a knowledge problem, bro. You don't need no more knowledge. You don't need to study no more. What you need to do? Massive action. Why? Faith without works is dead. So brothers and sisters, you don't need no more books. I was going to offer you some of my stuff today. You don't even need it. What you need is ownership, accountability, responsibility. So if you want somebody to teach you and help you to take ownership over your own life, it ain't the doctor's problem. Stop going to the doctor. Well, let me not say that. Somebody gonna take it wrong. Go to the doctor. But after you come back from the doctor, get your ass up and get on the treadmill. I mean, not you personally. People you know. So what's the problem? Ownership. People don't want to take ownership, Brother James. How come? Why could we don't want to take ownership? It's crazy, man. Ownership. You own this body. This body belongs to you. So it's your responsibility. Ownership. See, people prefer to ask somebody else, Brother James, what I should do. That way, if it don't work, they can blame you. See, people like to ask, oh, brother, how do you do A, B, C, and D? So that way, they know they have no intentions on implementing it, Brother James. None. But they're going to ask, hey, Brother Will, Master Teacher 33, how do you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G? And I tell them, man, I had clients, bro, that would purchase my manifestation course. They wouldn't even read it. And then they call me back in 2 weeks talking about they want a refund. What the? Man, I got people who order Dear Canary reports, Brother James. Dear Canary report, 750 pages, tells you everything. You don't need nothing else. It's sitting on the shelf, like the Bible, right next to the Bible, collecting dust. Nobody in America, maybe other countries, I don't know. All I know, I went to a lot of places, courtesy of the United States government, when I was in the Marines. In every country I went to, Brother James, the United States was like, our country was better. I ain't been everywhere. But all I'm saying, we ain't got no excuses in this country. So in conclusion, this is my second conclusion, by the way. Implementation gap. The problem is, we don't want to take ownership of our sales. We prefer to delegate it to a reverend, a doctor, or a bishop. Number one, Negro, take ownership. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Bump the reverend, bump the doctor, bump the bishop. Negro, you the reverend, you the doctor, you the bishop. That's number one. Negro, take ownership of your own mother life. Number two, when you take ownership, responsibility. Take responsibility means you got to respond. Respond ability. God put ability. So I'm giving you your ability report. Go to the website, Dear Canary Report. Anybody that listens to me live right now or in the future, if you ain't got your Dear Canary Report, 50% off, bro. 50% off. So I can tell you, just in case you don't know. That way we get rid of all of the excuses. Number one, ownership. Number two, you got ability, respond to it. Respondability. Responsibility. Number three, account. You got an account. Got to keep a ledger, bro. It's like math, basic math. This is like money comes in, money comes out. You got a budget. That's called accounting. Accountability. You got to count. 1, 2, 3. This is math. I'm looking at how many minutes have I done. That's numbers, bro. This world is controlled by math, music, language. I've written over 800 books, bro. 800. Go to my website, master30.com. Check it out. I've been doing this for 30 years, homie. This ain't my first rodeo. What y'all think? I just fell off the chute? Nah, bro. So I'm speaking from knowledge and experience. Those two things, zing, add time, you're good. Brothers and sisters, 3 problems that we have. And most people are not addressing them because they don't take ownership. They don't respond to the ability that God gave them. They're not responsible. And they don't know how to count. Set up a system so they're not accountable. So therefore, movement is not their medicine. Exercise, they can't perform an exorcism. They go to the reverend, the doctor, the bishop, and he slaps some oil on their forehead. And then they go right back on Monday and do the same thing. Why? Come on, man. Stop playing. It's not the reverend, doctor, or bishop's fault. It's your fault, homie. Because you're not doing no exercise. You want to get them demons out? Pick up some dumbbells. Pick up some dumbbells, bro. You want to get them demons out? Get your ass on the treadmill. This is no play. This is real Holyfield. Real deal. Exercise is exorcism. Try it out and see, bro. Try it out. Most people who talk, they ain't done it. Most people who talking, they ain't doing it. Make sure you listen to somebody who's doing while they talking. You hang out with a Negro that he ain't doing while he talking. Next. Movement is medicine. Exercise is exorcism. Implementation trump knowledge. Bump knowledge. We live in a world where everybody talks about education. It's garbage. Experience trumps knowledge. Yeah, I said it. Don't believe me? You get your education. And I'm going to take my experience. Let's see who wins. Education, you take book knowledge. I got street knowledge. Real deal. You go to the hood. Take your class on psychology. They take your ass to the hood. See what happens with your degree in psychology. I ain't even saying you don't need it. Matter of fact, I got it too. I recommend both. Get the knowledge and the experience. Can't lose that way. So all I'm simply saying, we are suffering from lack of implementation. We got the faith, but we missing the knowledge. So my brothers and my sisters, that's it. I'm done. So I'm going to see you on this treadmill or walking around in the neighborhood. Make sure that movement is medicine. Exercise is exorcism. And knowledge, it doesn't trump action. Knowledge is not more valuable than implementation. With your faith, make sure you have action. Because faith without works is dead. Pa, pa, pa. You got your Dear Canadian report? 50% off. My 7 books that I did yesterday, same thing applies today. We're going to do it one more day. I'm going to see you at the top. Brother James, appreciate you, bro. God bless.